there's that. So there, we could have sound. Waiting. No, that one. But that's fine. Right. Welcome to Rapid Pixel Racing GP2. It's round 10 tonight. We are at Australia and we have gone crossplay as well tonight. And we've got an absolute monsoon. So this will keep everyone entertained. So hopefully we'll have someone along shortly. Why have I got no audio? Oh, it's that one. That's better. That gives me audio. Legendary, you can't come in and then go, nope, not doing it because it's raining. You have to race, even in the wet. So let's get that up. Bin that off. So whilst we wait for a driver to attempt to come out on track, let's run you through the standings. For some reason, they don't look like the up-to-date ones. Because they're not. Alright, so Johnny Stokes currently in the lead on 198 points. Andreas in second on 148. James Howe in third on 92. Frenzy in fourth on 84. Lister in fifth on 75. Hobo in sixth on 73. Scotty in seventh on 59. Evan in eighth on 47. Carl in ninth on 37. Mrs. Carl in 10th on 33. Pedro and Venom tied in 11th on 30. Zodak on 23 in 13th. Speedy on 20 in 14th. 15th is Wumax on 19. Ashwin in 16th with 11. Demon in 17th with 6 points. And yet to score are Lulu, Decky and Night Sniper. I'm not sure why Lulu's still on the standings. He's dropped to reserve. So I'll have to have a look at that. Right, that's madness. So Legendary is going to be the first to set a lap. So we'll follow him around as he comes through the final corner, and that bear's all gone. Wet quali and wet race. Thank you, Ryan. Someone making with the weather updates. So Legendary is in as a reserve tonight, coming off the back of a win in TTFL. Hobo has joined. Did Hobo disconnect? It's got 31.3 through sector 1, and then it invalidates as he starts sector 2. Next on track is Lister. So we'll drop back and follow Lister. .32.7 for Lister through sector 1. Manages to keep it clean at the start of sector 2. Looks a little bit squirrely under traction. holding it together. 53.4 through sector 2 for Lister. Just the last handful of corners to go. Where's my track map gone? Track map. There it is. It is the new layout as well. So Lister just round 15. Now the final corner. Hunted out wide, and now the long run to the line. Crosses the line with a 33.8 to go provisional pole. It's only short quali tonight as there's only 13 drivers in the lobby. This is Cole into second with a 35.5. Whilst that's doing that. Well done. So now we could have what's that saying for? Oh, I need to restart that. That's why. Where's my mouse gone? Can't find my mouse. Too many screens. Not enough mental coordination. Close you. Reopen you. Come over here. Screen. Type pitware. Windowed. Link you down. That. Sub you off down there. Back across to that screen. One day I'll have this nailed as a process. So now we should have the right tyre data. Yes, it's just blurry. So Legendary has managed to set a clean lap, a 29.7. Johnny Stokes on a 32.2. Lister a 33.8. Matty a 34.4. Zodak a 34.4. Mrs. Cole a 35.5. Got Moyland back on track. As we've opened it up to crossplay, he decided he'd rather drive than commentate. As he's now running it on PC, finding better feedback or better feel for the car. Good kick of oversteer there on the exit of turn 13. Thought whose setup is going to have stolen. I mean borrowed. Legendary into the pits. Johnny Stokes down on this lap. James snuck into fourth with a 34.4. That's my quali over. I'd say you don't need to do much more than a 29.7 for a good quali there. See how Moyland's getting on. A 55.1 through sector 2. Don't nap too long, you'll miss the race. A bit bigger. Let's see if that improves the quality a little bit. So if I do that, make you massive. That's better. Right, now I don't need to look at you. You can minimise you off. I said minimise you off. You can hide down there. So Moreland crosses the line 37.0. Half a second faster than his teammate. I'll try and look at your helmet during the race. That sounds so inappropriate, but Cons with a 38.7 sitting in 11. Leicester back out on track, but with no front wing. Don't think James is on a push lap. I'd say now he's going on to a push lap. There's Moyland. Moyland's been on a recharge. Really is coming down heavy as well. Leicester running deep through 13, but that'll be a lack of front wing, giving no front end downforce to get the car stopped. James with a big snap of oversteer as he tried to get on the power, managed to catch it. DXT Matty's gone round on the exit of the final corner and ended up facing the pit wall. Kept it out the pit wall though, so he's got the fuel to go for another run. So Doctor's coming round 13. Now into the final couple of corners, runs very wide on the exit of 14. Out of the final corner. It's the power down obviously as it's a wet race, no DRS. 34.3, so there is an improvement there. Pushes him up into 4th, and then did he forget to brake for turn 1? James in the pits. Matty on his way back round. Mr. Carlin pits. There was an improvement for Moylan, but it invalidated at some point around the lap. Has still got the fuel to go for another run. And tyres are still looking healthy as well. Speedy as invalidates out laps, but don't matter. Cons just starting his next lap. We'll stay with Cons, see how we can get on. Legendary back out at 29.5. Cons very wide on the exit of 5 there. Holds the car nicely though. Through, apparently this is turn 10. Do much prefer this new layout, the altered layout to this circuit. apart from this corner. This is the one corner I hate. There's a couple of corners for Cons to go. And he bails. This has invalidated the current lap. Moylan's managed to get a much improved lap in. A 34.2 for Moylan takes him into 5th. And we jump on board with his teammate as he's lost the front wheel. Legendary improving again, a 28.8. So Johnny Stokes 4/10 up through sector 2. It's going to put him in the 31s. Run to the line now for Johnny, a 31.2. Took nearly a second out of his previous lap. Hobo's invalidated. This snap of oversteer on the exit of the final corner. That's going to hurt his run to the line. 34.3 on that occasion. So no improvement. Moyland in the pits. Zodak's just coming through sector 3 on his outlap. James Al jumps up into 4th place with a 33.0. Over a second improvement. So the track is definitely getting faster. Matty a 10th down through sector 1. Stay on board. Stay following Matty around this lap. On the run down to 13. Yes, the car turned in nicely. Oh, stop me all in. Just the final corner to go. Runs it out to the exit curb. Johnny Stokes retiring in the pits. Matty improves, moves up into 6th with a 36.6. Cons retiring in the pits. Lister has lost it. Coming out of the final corner. That front wheel looking at a very odd angle. On the spectator, it looked like it wasn't even attacked, but he is still going round. That'll be the end of his qualifying. Moylan sneaks it across the line to get the final timed run. Drop back to Zodak, 2/10 down. Hobo jumps up into 3rd with a 31.5. Speed is retired in the pits. Womack's in 5th with a 32.8. Moyland thinks he's in Japan and going for the Tokyo Drift. That's not going to help him improve. James pushing. Matty was up in sector 2. Sector 3 takes half a second out of 33.0 for Matty. Stays in 6. What can James find out of the final corner? Be embracing his inner fish with that fish helmet. Crosses the line at 34.9. So no improvement on that lap for James. Lister no wing. Moylan's invalidated. So just waiting for everyone to make it across the line. I'll be waiting for Lister's car just to be pulled back into the pits. Oh, I better save those, haven't I? So Legendary takes pole, Johnny in second, Hobo in third, James in fourth, then Woomax, Matty, Lister, Moylan, Zodak, Cons, Mrs. Cole, and I missed the last two. I got the screenshot though, so at least I've got that saved. So rain not looking as heavy for the start of the race. Looks like Inter's in the Mercedes garage. Still with the triple mechanics inside one another in the pit lane. Hobo with the weather update drawing by the end. So it does look like everyone is starting on the Inters. I want to look at that. No, I don't want to look at that one. I want to go to that. I want to go to That one. Let's just go to. Oh, don't know, I ain't done those yet. Damn it. So, sorry for the momentary silence. Oh, yeah. Hobo again for the third time tonight can't park in the grid slot. Here we are. Can I find it? That's a better camera angle. Lights out, and eventually we get going. So Legendary holding on to the start. It was F1 fuel in the last race. This race it's Legendary F1. God, I love the way the EA naming conventions work. Johnny holding on to second. James into third. That one. So Matty up into fourth. Moyland in fifth. Lister in sixth. Zodak in seventh. Cons in eighth. What's happened to Hobo's dropped all the way down to 11th place. Horrible start for Hobo. Rumax has dropped 4 places down into 9th. Speedy's gained a couple, as that's going to be a safety car, surely. Speedy and Hobo coming together. It's a VSC at the moment. It is full safety car. Not entirely sure what happened now. It's literally just coming back through the order. I wonder if Hobo's going to want to jump on comms. If you do want to jump on comms, Hobo, and explain what the hell just went on, drop me a call on Discord. Or actually, I'll jump in the comms channel on TTFL. So if you want to come on comms, Hobo, in the comms channel. Comms box. So under safety car, Legendary holds on to the lead. Johnny stays in second. James in third. Matty in fourth. Moyland up into fifth. Lister in sixth. Zodak in seventh. Cons in eighth. Rumax in ninth. Frenzy in 10th. Mrs. Carl in 11th. And Speedy just coming out of the pits in 12th. Ow. So Mrs. Carl into the pits as well as Speedy. So I'd imagine must have had a wing damage. It's hard to tell if the rain's starting to dry up. It does look to be getting a little lighter. Let's see if we can entice Hobo into the comms box. Would love to join their party and hear what's going on there. So Speedy, Mrs. Cole cancelling up with the back of the pack. Should be getting there sometime soon. Still rain coming down. But safety car in this lap. So Legendary will take control of the pack. Be nice if the camera would actually be looking at the pack rather than the corner they've all just gone through. But here we are. Safety car just making its way round to the pit entry. And will he go? Has gone straight out the final corner and he's pulled over a second gap to Johnny Stokes. James going a little deep into the first corner, riding over the curb. Hasn't affected him too much. Cons has made the move on Zodak. Zodak nearly getting pressure from Womack's behind. Legendary pulling almost 3 seconds over Johnny Stokes. James managing to hold on to Johnny for the time being though. No DRS as it's wet conditions. Taking a very aggressive line over the curb there. That one would have been turn 12's curb. And now looking at Speedy and Mrs. Cole battling it out for the final position. It's 28.3 from the Legendary. Fastest lap so far. Cons closing up to the back of Matty. Is he going to be able to find a way past? Back end twitching on Cons' car. Just keeping it under control. Not letting it slide round on him. For the wider line through 9 and 10. definitely gaining in the slipstream, losing out a little under traction coming out of 12. Almost contact there as they come into the braking for 13. Cons manages to get the car stopped. Run up to turn 1. James and Johnny still holding on to the podium positions. They've got 1.6 gap back to Moyland in 4th. Twitch of oversteer from Moyland there. Car has unbelievable grip. Connie's starting to open the gap back to James now. As Moyland's closing the gap into James. Coming under pressure from Frenzy further down the order. Cons picked up a 3-second penalty. So like having a bit of a moment on the exit of turn 12. Speedy's managed to find his way past Mrs. Carl and now going on the attack into 13. Zodak has that covered off. Where were we? Sorry, I keep getting distracted by bits going on elsewhere. So Womack's a bit of a cork in the bottle for this battle for 6th place. Frenzy, Matty, Zodak, Speedy, Mrs. Carl, all right on the back of Zodak. Moreland, I was going to say within the DRS of James, but obviously no DRS at the moment as we are still under wet conditions. So we've lost Lister on the inside after the exit of 12. That's brought out another safety car. Sonny and Moreland opting into the pits, guessing for fresh inters. Apparently Moreland going hard. I've still got rain on my screen. Sonny doing the same, so is the rain looking heavier now on my screen? Oh, this is... So Sonny managing to get out into 3rd place. Moreland dropping further back into traffic. So what this has done is brought the pack back onto Legendary as James comes into the pits. So will he be able to get out in front of his teammate? He's going to be hoping for a very quick service. And James also on to the hards. Frenzy into the pits. Where's this going to bring him out? It's going to be close at the... Comes out just behind his teammate and then runs a little deep, trying to keep in front of Zodak. So they're holding station the Astons. Speedy was out on the mediums. Coming in for another set of mediums. That's interesting. Let's go to tyres. So Legendary still on the inters. Johnny and James on the hards. Zodak and Mrs. Carl still on the inters. Frenzy, Moyland, Matty, Cons all on the hards. Speedy and Womax going for the medium tyre. You might make the medium to the end. mess those bits in. That's 15 minutes from rain stop. Slicks, ain't it? It's looking pretty dry now. So safety car in this lap. Let's see how those dry tyres compare to the Inters. This legendary and Mrs. Cole still on the Inters. Mr. Cole pulling off into the pits. This legendary makes a break on the restart. Moyland getting past Frenzy, so Moyland up into fourth again. Can he close in to the back of those in front? Legendary disappearing into the distance. Moyland is closing in to the back of James. Only pulling a 2-second gap from, well, second and a half from James. As James starts to come under pressure, he'll be looking in the mirrors, trying to see where Moyland is. Moyland getting ever closer. Can Moyland do anything on the run down to 13? No DRS available at the moment. James has got it covered off as they head into 11 and 12. Trying to find a way past. Not able to get it done at the moment as the legendary does come into the pits. Oh, I can hear what you're saying, so that's the main point. What happened? Okay. Ah, I did think was there contact. I was just flicking through the order as well. Can I ask your opinion on the pace of someone? Yes. It's a little bit too quick for the conditions, especially. Yeah. Yeah, something fishy there. Almost as fishy as James's helmet, as Moylan still can't find a way past. To mute it. Yeah, I've been a bit quiet on comms tonight because I've been running on board and just trying to keep an eye, and then running on board with other people with the telemetry up and everything, just to try and get a feel for it. Oh yeah, Speedy just ran you off the road. That's all Speedy's fault. He did, as Gaz would say, he didn't have control of the car. Yeah. So, oh, where's that gone? There it is. DRS is enabled now, so Moyland. Oh damn it! I need to take the plastic off of that. It is going to be able to attack James as we come round to the run to turn 9 as Moyland picks up a penalty. Naughty, naughty Moyland. Oh, Speedy picks up a penalty. Zodak picks up. Everyone's picking up penalties this lap. So, with the DRS, Moyland can close up, but not enough to make a dive into 13. I suppose his best opportunity is going to be down towards turn 1, try and get it done, and then use the DRS to open the gap towards turn 3. Here we go on the start for this straight. DRS open. Not really. No. I'm having to use the in-game telemetry to try and... You can get tyre temps from the on-board, but that's as much as you can get. This Zodak and Matty. Matty being a Matty and just depleting his ERS. It's going to leave him vulnerable to Zodak this time around with the DRS. As typical, Moylan gets past James, but James fighting it back. James getting that place back as they come on to the DRS straight again. Moylan has got DRS this time. Okay. James picking up the penalty now, so top three all on the same penalties. Well, they're not able to get past in the first two DRS zones. Got the Williams, the legendary, closing up from the rear. On those soft tyres. Johnny's opened up a 6-second lead out in front though. James is being hampered by this battle with Moylan for second place. I can't honestly remember. I'd need to look back at some of the previous races to see as Moylan has a lock up into 3. It does seem a bit. Let's have a look. What? So I'll keep an eye on this battle, but also try and have a look at what Johnny hits. Beer or Monster? Beer or Monster? I went for a beer. Moyland coming back at legendary into 30. Oh. Oh, Johnny's going to be screwing because he's been picked up straight away by that safety car, so he's not going to be able to get the advantage of getting into the pits. Yeah, everyone else is swapping to the softs. Yes, Moyland, if you are listening, hop in comms box. The pack is catching up to Johnny. He might. Oh, I think he's still going to get caught by Frenzy. Where's that gone? Let me put that in there. stuck something in the religious bit. So Johnny's has pitted. It brought him out in 7th on those fresh softs. Come on, Moylan, stop telling Speedy. Yeah. So safety car in this lap. James takes control for the restart. Trying to keep an eye on Johnny as he tries to get his way back through the pack. Who's already down to 41%. Speedy holding on to the back of Frenzy quite well. To be on absolute rails through that section. Does look good. Do like that one. It's one of the better ones they added to the podium pass. Johnny closing up to the back of Matty. You can see that red light flashing as they come round turn 9. Johnny going round the outside. gives him the inside for the left-hander, and that's Johnny in front before the chicane. So Johnny back up into 5th place as Matty gets it very wide on the curb. Manages to keep hold of the car, but it's dropped him all the way down into 9th place. James in the DRS of Legendary Fuel. So James again with the DRS down towards turn 2. Johnny getting past Speedy, so that's Johnny up into 4th. Speedy decided not to take him out that time. There's still plenty of time though, we've got a braking zone coming up. Oh, I can only imagine how fun that party was. We'll lose out on this straight as well because the second DRS runs off that first detection point. So they'll all have the DRS. Speedy might have just missed out on DRS this time, and he has. Speedy could pull himself back into it with a tactical deployment of ERS. How do? I can guess what it is that you've sent. The speed is out. This is the battle. Can Johnny find a way past Frenzy? Side. So it's a double podium for Aston. No, yes it is. They've all got penalties. So let's just run you through the final classification. Legendary takes P1, James in 2. Johnny Stokes picks up the final podium position to give Aston another double podium. Frenzy in 4th, Wumax in 5th, Mrs. Cole takes 6th, Matty in 7th. Zodak will be classified in 8th. I think Speedy will classify 9th. And then non-finishers were Moyland, Cons, Lister and Hobo, who just got annihilated by Speedy. I'll do my customary screenshots. Time that right. So I'm going to end the stream there, but I'll be back on Monday for the driver's POV. Hobo will be back tomorrow for the FIFA Chairman's Cup. What time's that starting? Oh, just after quali. So and then Moyland and Hobo back on Monday for comms for RPR CP1. And then Tuesday and Wednesday it's FIFA Chairman League carries on. And then Friday we'll be back with TTFL Tier 1 on my channel and Tier 2 on Moyland's Twitch channel. And then back again for RPR after that. But thank you everyone for watching. Been some decent races to watch tonight, and I'll see you all next week.